What's up, guys? My name's Arianna.
And I'm Maple.
And today we are watching Better Call Saul. We are on season 4, episode 8.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to check out our Patreon. We do full-length watch-alongs on there, but you can also get early access to our future YouTube edits before they go live on the channel.
You're back on Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, unless we break down in Amarillo.
I feel like Kim would like Vera Bradley.
Yeah, I want you to
Very
know,
specific. I don't know.
take
I don't
this for
think Kim would.
Who the hell holds a pencil like that?
I think he's trying to make different handwriting.
Oh, those are all the supplies that she bought.
Yep.
Word of warning, I had a pile of cheese chili fries back at Stuckey's with onions on top. The last guy who sat here didn't last 5 miles, but
Not gonna lie. Totally gonna shart on you, man.
5-hour energy.
I've never had one of those.
You don't need one. They are really bad for you. As I drink my Celsius, but in my defense, I prefer coffee. I just didn't have time to stop today.
very nice. I like the hearts over the eyes. It's a real nice touch.
Thank you.
How many we got?
10.
10. Would you like to do some postcards? It's 50 cents per.
Are they just gonna like guilt him?
Don't use swears. I thought we talked about respect. We're gonna have to lose that one.
What did she say? This is for Rachel, you big, fat, stupid. What's that audio on TikTok? I'm gonna stop.
I'm not the one that's gonna know.
It's remixed into a song.
The slow zoom, though.
I love this. It's just like mesmerizing.
It was. It was very pretty. Very mellow.
I'm a little light, yo. Couldn't do nothing about it. Some dumbass festival over at the fairground, Indian shit. We gonna make you right next time.
What's his name? Chartreuse? What is happening?
Goddamn right you are. For sure, next week.
Come here.
Nacho, man, I gotta get to getting.
There is too much.
There's so much
Too
going
much
on in his
sibling, and
fit.
it's bad.
I love how they always pick criminals, like actors that have like.
Ooh.
Oh Jesus!
He just ripped that out his ear.
Oh my God, that.
Oh.
What you owe with interest.
You had to do that, man. You guys not gonna learn otherwise.
So why didn't you do it?
Someone was just laying on his couch about to light up some meth.
Well, and whose house is this?
I'm assuming his.
Want us to make you some dinner? Thanks, babe.
Because so much time has passed. Like, we saw that with
Yeah,
in
like
the last episode. So maybe he's just kind of came in, stepped in, taking over, you know, Hector's space while Tuco's still in jail and everything else.
yeah. If there were crackheads in my house, I'd be locking the door.
Just go, man. Just get out of there now. Get out of there while you can. So there's no way this ends well for him. I don't have any faith in that.
I mean, we definitely didn't see him later on, so
Yeah.
like.
We at least saw Crazy 8. This is during the day.
Oh, is this
yeah,
their...
it's the Germans.
Really? I'd want to like go outside or like on a hike,
I mean,
a little nature walk. Just trade one dark room for another dark room with boobs. Well, not
Yeah.
even. No one's boobs are even out. Oh my God, a stripper with no strip.
and if it's daytime, you know this is like B team.
Yeah, like
Did you know, Michael, my father was also an engineer. You see over there? He built that.
The Sydney Opera House.
Oh my
Those
God.
concrete arches. Impossible in 1957. 6 years it took to solve the problem. 6. And years more.
Could I get the Hefeweizen this time?
No, sir, please. It's Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Vollkommen richtig.
if you wishes.
Oh.
I'd be like, let me see your ID. What are you talking about? Are you even old enough to be here?
What about you, Michael? Your papa, what did he do?
Left behind a cold water flat, and a stack of bills.
Oh.
That's about all.
He also left you, Michael. You are his legacy.
You are like Papa.
My Margarete, she's enough for me. She's in my heart. This is the longest I've ever been away from her.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah, what is going on over there in the club?
You gonna be all right here?
Of course, I'll be fine. Go.
You're not throwing me out. I paid my money.
I'm calling the cops. Let's see how you like hanging out in MDC.
No. You don't need to call the cops.
Who the hell are you?
This idiot goes home, sleeps it off.
No, I'm not going. I paid.
You are done.
I'm scared they're gonna kill some of them.
I mean, Kai might be the one. He's the one who keeps getting in trouble.
So,
How about
support must be invisible. You can't throw a column here, a column there. Maximum volume and open space inside.
load-bearing walls then?
Very good. Now you use your thinking head, not your drinking head. But how do you get walls in place?
Pre-pour them off-site. Slide the slabs in with the crane.
Slide? Huh? Why? Come sit with us.
Your wife's calling?
My wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the nail salon and finish setting up.
Oh, it's a good idea. I'll see you later.
Oh,
Damn.
dang.
You want me to bring you something? Maybe Flying Star?
Oh, no, I'm just going to scrounge here. I think we have some old Chinese, but pick something up for yourself, okay?
I mean, Kim's just kind of like that though. Like she kind of just when she's in the zone, I feel like she's
very focused. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't let herself get distracted that often.
Leaving now. You stick around?
Oh, yeah, I got to be here a little longer. I'll lock up when I go. Is that all right?
Wife mad at you?
She's not my wife. I don't know.
Yeah, she's mad at you. Go on.
I love her. I like.
You take her to dinner. Nice place with the waiter. You say sorry. Then say sorry again. Whatever she says, you say sorry.
I think we
It's all advice.
I'll leave the bottle.
Okay, this must be for Heel's case.
Yeah.
Are you ready for me? I'm a little early.
No problem. Come on in.
This is Gary Strout, Steph Carvanes, and Pat Malakowski, my associates.
All right.
Coming in deep.
You have a response to our proffer?
We do. Time served, 3 to 6 months probation. We plead to simple battery.
You're asking to go from 18 months jail time down to nothing? Sorry, I can't do that.
This is a motion for continuance. We're going to need more time to prepare our defense. The officer's report states that he didn't canvass for additional witnesses.
There were none, and no one is contesting that Mr. Babineau struck the officer.
Be that as it may, there are several businesses nearby with security cameras. We need time to subpoena all of them.
Isn't that a bit much?
We don't believe the judge will see it that way.
We'd simply like to have the most complete information at our disposal.
We will deal with all of these issues in turn, and then we will set a trial date. I think that's all we have to talk about.
All right, then.
She sucks.
Just like Slim.
Yeah. I do think 18 months is really kind of overkill.
Oh,
even
absolutely.
Because it's not a violent charge previously.
It was a bag of burgers.
You're throwing 3 $400 an hour associates at a pro bono case.
I never said this was pro bono.
Okay, what's the plan here, Kim? Because shock and awe isn't going to cut it. Bring every fancy associate you got, file all the motions you want, and at the end of all this, your client is still going away.
Okay. I guess we'll see.
And now it just feels like she's pushing it because she just has an axe to grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also I feel like now she's like, I don't know, Kim likes to really validate herself.
Yeah.
And like that lady's annoying her. And also like I think she's already like in it with Jimmy. you know?
This R&R was a good idea, Michael.
Oh, man, he looks real.
Something the matter? Don't be concerned. I said nothing. I said nothing about the construction. That would not be true for thousands of others. By now, they have forgotten me entirely.
The German national in the middle of Albuquerque, talking about pouring hundreds of tons of concrete at a secret underground location.
I'm sorry, Mike. I had too much beer. And I may have said more than I should have.
The man we're working for is very serious. Think about the precautions we take to keep everything that goes on here quiet. Think about how much money you're making. Think about what happens if something goes wrong. Do you understand what I am saying to you?
I do understand. And I'm sorry to cause you any problem.
Mike is like Papa.
Yeah. Because I feel like he really does see, like, he tries, and, like, it is, like, you know, a slip up. But at the end of the time, this is, like, he's right, though. Like,
No, they should have never said. He should have never said anything.
nothing. And
Close.
and you could have made talk about something completely separate.
Santa Claus?
Your Honor?
Because it looks like Miracle on 34th Street in here. Look at this. This is just today's batch. Huh? All addressed to me, all from some backwater in Louisiana. Look at, get your hands off our hero, they say. Mercy for Huel Babineau, they say. What, like I'm sending him to the electric chair? Come, tell me, Miss Wexler, did you start this particular ball rolling?
Did I instruct the people of Coushatta, Louisiana to start writing letters to the court? No, Your Honor, I did not. That being said, it's clear Mr. Babineau has touched the lives of many people in his hometown. And I do know they're planning to send a contingent here to show their support during the trial.
Are you talking about a bunch of yahoos packing my court?
I'm not sure what bearing any of this has on the case. What does Mr. Babineau's relationship to his hometown, and did you say Louisiana?
Your Honor, this can't be a complete surprise to the assistant district attorney. She knows the defendant's history as well as...
Girl, is this lady racist? Like, what is going on, man?
Swamp-dwelling do-gooder.
He just called him the swamp-dwelling goo-gooder. What the...
He's
It goes
going
all a little bit of... There's a lot of microaggressions happening in this moment.
That's why I was like in the clerk, we're not all fam.
Does not merit a circus.
Hold the Babineau file. Every parking ticket, every time he is mentioned in the records, you call the arresting officer and find out what, if anything, he left out of his report. All of it.
Like, why?
I missed something? And I want to know what.
What are we looking for?
I want to figure out why a pickpocket has people this overheated.
That's
But why?
that's the
But
thing,
that's
though.
the thing. He's a pickpocket.
He pickpocketed one
like,
time.
yes, he got... Well,
You fucking cranky ass,
Yeah, but it's again,
brassy tone ass, fucking built.
That's a phone number.
Let me see this.
You've reached Elmer Fontenot. I'm not here at the moment, but leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a blessed day.
Was that?
Is this Eloise Lockhart?
Speaking.
Hi, Miss Lockhart. My name is Suzanne Erickson. You wrote a letter to Judge Munsinger about a Huel Babineau?
I love Huel. He's the dearest, dearest man.
Do you mind my asking, how exactly do you know Huel?
Oh, everyone in Coushatta knows Huel. He's a pillar of our church.
And which church is that?
Free Will Baptist, right over on Bogan Lane.
I've seen several letters from fellow members of your congregation. Could you explain to me, is there some reason why Huel in particular holds so much esteem in your church?
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm
prosecuting it.
I get it now.
You're the one persecuting our Huel? Oh, how could you? To go after someone so sweet and kind with all those lies. I tell you what I really think of you, but Jesus is listening, so I'll just say, shame on you.
That is incredible. That is.
Yeah, not too shabby.
I've been taking improv classes.
Where did they get all these pictures of him?
Probably did a photo shoot, let's be honest.
Oh, shit. It's the church. The church. Hello there, Free Will Baptist, Pastor Hansford speaking.
Good afternoon, Pastor. My name is Suzanne Erickson. I'm an assistant district attorney from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I'm going to step into the vestibule. Oh, there we go. What can I do for you?
Ms. Erickson, you say?
The court has received numerous letters from members of your congregation in regards to Mr. Huel Babineau.
May I ask you a couple of questions about Mr. Babineau?
Surely. What I can tell you about our Huel?
What kind of person would you say Mr. Babineau is?
Well, I say he's a lovely person, both inside and out.
Yes,
I'm sure you'd say that about all your parishioners.
I would. Huel.
Him special. He's got a heart as big as Lake Pontchartrain.
Do you mind my asking, what did he do to gain so much devotion in Coushatta?
Well, ma'am, for starters, he's a bona fide hero.
He's a hero?
Yes, ma'am. See, about a year ago, there was a fire in the rectory, and it was during
Bible study at night, because some of the old folks around here, they like to brush up on the Bible before they go to sleep, you know.
get right, in case the Lord call them home. There was a short circuit.
In the old coffee maker, the whole thing catch fire, and the flame leaped up to the windowsill.
Well, Hugh happened to be visiting his people, and he saw the
Smoke. Well, what did he do? He burst right in, and he carried out every last one of them oldsters.
What happened to the church?
The church is fine.
Shut
Shudder to think what might have happened if God in his grace hadn't seen fit to send us old Hugh.
I see.
Now,
You all sound like a real nice lady, and I know you're only doing your job.
but I want you to understand something. I think you got the wrong end of the stick here.
He would never hurt a police officer. I believe it's just a misunderstanding, and I believe he might have been helping his friend, and that's the Huel that I know. Ma'am, is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
I think that's all.
Oh, have you set a date yet for Hugh trial?
No, not yet.
Well, would you do me a kindness?
And ring me up when you do, because we got a couple of charter buses.
We're gonna bring the whole congregation up to y'all in Albuquerque.
Hell yeah.
It's so. Kim's a genius.
Yeah, like this was,
I look forward to meeting you.
It kind of sucks because it's like, it does feel like Kim's kind of like taken on some aspects of Saul, and you know she was very firm and not being that way previously, but also like it's
bad.
incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
is it over?
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the church phone with me. She might call back. If any of these ring, I want you to pick up every third caller. Okay, 30 seconds max. Stick to the script. And let the rest go to voicemail.
The most random gig with them. Like, these kids just constantly coming back and just doing his random shit is so funny.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, $20 for me to sit around and maybe answer a phone in an accent all day. That $20 goes far in school. Oh my.
That is not what I was
at all,
expecting.
at all.
I was like, is she about to fucking fight him? I thought she literally was about to swing on him.
No, apparently just doing dirty law.
Hello there. Look at your hard shell and find forgiveness. Let us take you on a trip down to New Orleans way, where to put a little extra roux in the gumbo.
It's like I'm in.
He just sounds like Adam Sandler.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Like, I was just like, I don't know. That's all I can hear is just Adam Sandler.
It's a thing that happens to you when you sit in the bayou.
The phones were genius.
The phones.
Yeah.
Well, the phones were a touch. This was all you, start to finish. Bank shot off the judge. 4 months probation, time served.
I do agree that the original charge was honestly, like, the cop really should not have been there doing that. Like, there was no reason for him to be there. So if he got hit with a bag of burgers, like,
I'm gonna check out an office on Lomas down by the courthouse.
We should talk about Wyoming. 6 months is going to go by fast. Kevin, did you have something?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to slow us down. And Paige will hate me for bringing this up. Well, the foot traffic at Tucumcari is off the charts, and that's driving a lot of new accounts. Seems to me it's because the building itself is damn eye-catching. Now, I want to hit on all the milestones we're talking about, and Paige tells me what I'm going to ask is impossible. But what if we made the Lubbock branch the same as Tucumcari?
Kevin, I'm sorry, but I have to agree with Paige. It took almost 2 months to get local approval for the current design, so starting over now, there's simply no way we could stick to our timetable.
I get it. I had to ask. Paige, you were right. This time.
I love that contrast because it's like she went above and beyond in the opposite direction. Just to, look at her. Like, just to say no to that. But it's very clear, like, she could make anything happen almost.
Yeah.
It just sucks for her. Like no matter what, she's unsatisfied.
Space is closing in on rough final dimensions. Hit the support stanchion. Guys had it back up in an hour. The rock, that is more of an issue. It is smack dab in the middle of our elevator shaft. Can't work around it, can't dig it out. So we're back to blasting. Setup, clearing away debris. Best estimate, we're a little past the halfway point, way behind schedule. But the work is solid.
Hmm.
And Werner? I gave him the come to Jesus. He screwed up, he knows it.
It's a very gentle come to Jesus.
Yeah.
I've got eyes on him. But yeah, he's good.
Is that water?
The landlord will kick in for small repairs like that. They already took care of the rodent problem.
Rodent problem?
I don't think a water leak is a small problem.
Excuse me for a sec, would you?
Yeah, take your time.
Does this end up being?
I think this is, yeah, no.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
Is this your new office?
It's a contender.
I was driving. Saw your steam in the parking lot.
Listen, Kim, I know what's on your mind. Thing that we did, I mean, it was nuts. And I dumped it in your lap. Ex parte communication, contempt of courts.
I like her shoes.
I was just thinking that.
That's so funny.
Wrecked you, bitch Schweiker. Could have boned me, too. I mean, I'm this close to being reinstated. I mean, come on. No one's going to know about it. Be like it never happened. Also, I agree. We are totally done with all that. Over and out.
We should go back and compare the type of building that they're standing in front of when they have these conversations versus like the current
Let's do it again.
like conversation. Because it's like, this is like a broken down, dilapidated, like she's finally like, oh, let's do that again, you know, like giving into like
The
his
bad
thing, to the
side.
bad side.
The
Yeah.
cons, the grifts.
Whereas like before, it's like they needed to be more transparent when they had but you know, those glass blocks, like you're getting some of it, but it's not totally there.
Yeah.
Like, I just wonder like if that was like an intentional.
Oh, I bet you homie's back.
Who is it? Tuco?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Llegaste aquí justo a tiempo. Hold on one second. You are going to love this.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Nunca en tu vida has probado algo tan delicioso, ¿eh?
Oh, but he kind of hot.
¿No tienes hambre? Es tu problema.
The Salamanca family.
¡Damn! Yo soy Eduardo, pero you can call me Lalo. Y tú debes de
Eduardo,
ser-
okay.
Sí, me dijeron que eras un tipo inteligente. Mira, aquí estás. Y sí que lo eres.
You know what it probably is he's cooking food. That's really all it is for me, man.
You know, make sure the business is
Can he cook
running in
food?
order. I got a good head for numbers. But listen, don't even worry. It's gonna be like I'm not even here.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's not Tuco, I guess. But he
Yeah.
seems, I'm sorry, but the ones who are like kind of
Squirrely.
like the ones who like are very charismatic always feel like they're more dangerous to me.
Yeah. God dang.
But so man, they threw a heck of a twist into that. I did not see Kim being like, that was amazing, let's do this more.
Honestly didn't either, but that's why I was saying it's so unfortunate that she's just like she's not content. And
Yeah, I guess that is kind of what it gives the vibe of. Like, nothing she does is like truly bringing her a ton of joy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the banking's not in for it, the other stuff's not in, and it was really great how you pointed that out though too. It's like they did so much to help Huel, but then for the bank, she's like, nope, not possible, not feasible.
yeah, especially when she has a bunch of people to help her there. Like
Yeah.
she could just like all of it just could go to a paralegal instead. Just be like, get this done. Like,
Yeah, and I do think it for her as well. It's kind of like, all right, so I have to help the big guy so I can help the little people for free or whatever. But I don't think but I think she's getting like more annoyed by it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I could be helping these other people and I'm doing such thing. This is that
I
brings
think
me excitement.
it could be too
and-
like vitriol. Like there's
Yeah.
more intensity
Yeah.
in doing the
Pro bono public defender.
pro bono
work.
yeah, like the smaller cases in like stick it. Like I feel like she's kind of has that same like stick it to the man thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of like stick it to the man, and it doesn't feel like not in such a way that like Saul was doing it when it was like kind of for the benefit of the bad people. Like I do think she believes that to a certain degree there is a level of helping the little guy out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not expect her to be like, nope, I'm down to ride.
Yeah, but
Let's
that
do
was
some more.
a very clever way of doing that. That's so funny with all the letters and making
Oh,
Heel
yeah.
look like
That
a neighborhood hero.
that
And like
plan's
the
insane.
phones were crazy. I was wondering, I was like, why is he pre-labeling like all the phones? But yeah, like I don't know. But she keeps rewarding Jimmy for being who he is, so like she can't necessarily get mad at him for it.
Oh,
Like
she
I feel
definitely
like
can't anymore.
at this
Yeah.
point it's like you can't be mad at him again for that.
No,
Like
you can't.
you've rewarded him now.
And it's also one of those things, it's
Now
like,
you've done it.
it's kind of like how we've discussed previously, like with Breaking Bad. It's like Walter is bad from, the first, when they take Homie captive, right?
Yeah.
So he's bad from there, but it's like, where do you like draw the line on where it's like too much bad, right? And I feel like that's kind of how it feels with Kim, because it's like, now, okay, so now you said you want to do it again and you've accepted it and it's on your terms. But when Jimmy takes it too far, though, she's not going to have a leg to stand on. It's the
Yeah,
other
and
thing, 'cause
like
you can't just
and that's the thing is
wake up and decide that one was the one that was just too much.
right, which is where it comes back to like
Yeah.
intention. Like, is her intention like it again? They're not
Mhm.
committed in their relationship. Is she fully committed to being that type of person with him? Like,
Right.
because he was happy to he was accepting that it was becoming separate, and he was thinking in his mind that it was becoming so far separate that they like were separating like from what they were doing. But
Mm-hmm.
so that'll be interesting. I mean,
For
obviously at
sure.
some point in time something happens. I don't know what goes awry. Hopefully it's all good. But
Yeah, but man, that's like the scariest part. And like Nacho with that guy too, like, oh, he keeps popping up. I thought for sure the German guy was gonna get
I thought so too. I
KO'd.
thought at least like a couple of them were about to be like,
Yeah.
so
So I bet you it kind of gets bigger. Will you scroll down just to how many episodes are in the season?
10, I
I
think.
think 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like something reckless is gonna happen in the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's been really like
It's too mellow. It's been too mellow. So
yeah. So all right, guys, go ahead.
nope. Dude. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching with us. That's all.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.